Good evening. Today, the news has just come out that Zee and Sony have decided to merge. There was a non binding agreement between both parties about 3 months ago. But 3 months down the line, Sony has completed all the due diligence and has agreed to the terms of merger. The terms of merger are as follows: that is, nearly 50% of the combined stake will be owned by Sony. So, Sony will own 50.58 of this company. So, this is practically a subsidiary of Sony Global. Balance, the promoters will own about 4%, that is the Subhash Chandra family, and the balance 45% will be held by the general public. The merger of these two companies will mean that they will have a combined market share of 22% of total ad revenues. The biggest player, of course, will remain Hotstar, which is owned by Disney, which has about 26%. This company will become the second largest player in the Indian space. Sony and Zee have a huge movie library which will combine to make it very formidable. Both of them have basically OTT platforms which will merge to make a single OTT platform. Sony has a very strong presence in the general entertainment category and also in the sports category. Now, when these companies merge, there will be a lot of cash balance in the company. Zee on its own could not have bid for the rights for the IPL. When the IPL rights come up, then there will be a lot of competition and the rates are expected to be upwards of 32,000 crores. In fact, it is expected that the Indian board will separate TV rights, broadcast rights from digital rights. It is expected Amazon, Facebook, Google will all enter the fray. So it is going to be a highly competitive market, and it is not a foregone conclusion that Star Disney will get this contract and there will be heavy bidding war. This will be one of the most popular hot properties that will go on auction. But it is not the only auction that is important. What is also going to be on auction is going to be the ICAC rights, which will come immediately after the World Cup. Because the ICAC, the International Cricket Committee, is going to separate rights for India and South Asia separately and for the rest of the world separately. And so that is also going to be a major brand which people would like to buy because it would mean rights to the T20 World Cup, the other ICC events such as the Asia Cup, and also the Cricket World Cup. So, and this would also mean the World Test Championship. So, all this means that a lot of cricket property is going to come up for auction. This combined entity will be in a better position to bid for it. The biggest problem in this group is the promoter characteristics of the Zee group. The Subhash Chandra family has been in serious trouble for a long time. Because of their problems in SL infrastructure, they were forced to sell a huge portion of their stock in the market. This meant Punit Goenka, the son of Subhash Chandra, is not a major owner of stocks. Invesco, a group that controls 18% of Zee stock holding, is having a bitter struggle with Punit Goenka. They are locked in a serious fight in the Bombay High Court on whether they have the rights to call a special general body meeting where there will be an election to decide on who should be the managing director. Invesco has been pushing in to say that Punit Goenka has been running it like his personal fiefdom and there has been siphoning of money and malpractice and he should not be the managing director of the company and they want the entire team to be recast. Now, whether Invesco finds this offer sweet enough and accepts this deal or not is $1,000,000 question because this vote has to be voted in and 75% of these shareholders have to agree to vote with the board for this deal to go through. The vote board controls only 4% of these shareholding. The balance 96% is up for grabs. If Invesco owns 18%, all it requires is another 7 to 8% vote to block this deal. So the vote could be really close. The only way to push this deal through very clearly is to bring Invesco on the table by sweetening the offer. There was also fear in the non-binding clause that the promoter family could take their share up by 20 to 20% by acquiring stake from Sony. That air has been cleared now that Sony, the promoters, will have to take their stake up to 20%, not by buying stock from Sony at a pre-decided price, but when they have the money, will have to buy the stock in the open market at that price. The promoter shares should have actually come down, but the promoters are going to get paid a non-compete fee by Sony. That non-compete fee may be used by the promoters to inject capital into the group to get extra shares of up to 4.4%. What is sweetening for Invesco in this is what they want, they have got, except the fact that Puneet Goenka continues as managing director. The entire board will be nominated by Sony. Sony's current managing director will also be a part of this board and will be elevated as chairman of Sony Pictures India. So practically, Sony will call the shots and Sony will decide what is going to be happening in the board. And so Puneet Goenka will have to run this company and toe the line of Sony if he wants to survive. What this means is, as the market expands, especially video on subscriber demand or OTT platform, both these have enormous categories of films, sports, and other things which can be merged together and create new digital revenues. The market expects in coming years the digital revenues for this brand could be in excess of 9,000 crores. While Sony is a very powerful recognized brand, in northern India, Zee remains a very strong brand which has a great recall. So, if the letter and the spirit of the agreement is followed, this could be a win win deal for the minority shareholders of Zee. Let us wait and watch to see what happens and how Inesco plays forward with this deal. Thank you for watching. Be rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification. नमस्कार, मेरा नाम आनंद श्रीनिवासन है और मैं एक पर्सनल फाइनेंस कंसल्टेंट हूँ। मैं 2 यूट्यूब चैनल चलाता हूँ पर्सनल फाइनेंस के बारे में। एक मनी पेज तमिल में है। मेरे बहुत से दोस्त बोले कि मैं हिंदी में एक चैनल शुरू करूं, तो मैंने एक पैसा बोलता है नाम का एक हिंदी चैनल शुरू किया है। मैं पर्सनल निवेश के बारे में ही बात करूंगा। आप उसको सब्सक्राइब करें, अपने दोस्तों को शेयर करें। अगर आप हिंदी नहीं जानते हैं तो पैसा करें। जो आपके दोस्त हिंदी जानते हैं उनको सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए आग्रह करें। धन्यवाद, नमस्कार।